Hello, welcome to Hydropool Devon. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to diagnose some tripping issues with your spa. You may need a drill to remove the access panel. They are magnetic, but they do have some retaining screws that hold the strips on the new 2020 models. On the older models, these strips are removable without a drill. This will give you access to the main side here. This is called a spa pack. I would never ever advise using a drill to undo these screws. This thread is only plastic and very easy to strip. We must make sure that this is permanently sealed and watertight. At the time of installation, the installation team and or the electrician should have fitted a secure stuffing gland in here, and this prevents water from getting inside. I'd never advise that you actually work on the spa with the electrics live. Anytime you need to unplug or disconnect anything, we must always make sure that we switch the electrical supply off. There are some things that you will need, a multimeter or an AVO as it's sometimes known, for testing, which looks just like so. For purposes of this video, I'm just going to go over to the isolator now and switch the power off. You can then remove the front panel of the spa pack with these 4 screws. Once all 4 are removed, you can remove the panel. On the back side of every single spa pack panel, there will be a key, a diagram, outlining what is connected to the board and what each terminal does. On the right hand side of this one, there is also a ledger as to which piece of equipment should be plugged in to each port. This will always vary depending on what spa model you have and what equipment you do actually have connected to the spa. The main electrical supply will be connected here in this terminal block, this blue block. There is also a key in the back side of the board just there as to which way around the wiring should go. And if the wiring isn't labelled live, neutral and earth in the standard colouring, I would expect to see some electrical tape like so, outlining which is which. First thing you should realistically check is that you do have an electrical supply to the spa. With the spa actually turned on, you could then use your AVO to test that you'd have an electrical supply with your common probe on the earth point there and your live probe there. We are looking for a 240 volt supply here in the UK. There are some common things that you can do to try and ascertain which piece of equipment is causing the trip or whether it is an electrical supply issue. By unplugging all of these pieces of equipment, as per the ledger on the right hand side of the board, you can unplug them all, switch the power back on, and then see if the spa trips. This will let you know whether it is a PCB issue, something plugged into the board, or whether it is a mains supply issue. You can then start plugging pieces of equipment back in one by one to hopefully identify which piece of equipment is causing the trip. I hope that helps.